Okay, friend, we are developing your first string scale a little bit. I want you this week to try this. You do 1, 2, middle and index fingers. And just get a really nice flow in your right hand, and then run your E major scale on the first string. Remember to always make the first string the principal tone, the one you hear first. And with the others, you can continue to do the on and off, but on the low strings, use your thumb. Actually, I didn't say this in your lesson, but you can try the slide scale this week. So for the first one, hammer on, meaning play the open note while it's ringing, slap your first finger onto the second fret. And then from there you slide 2, 4, 4 to 5. It's called a sliding scale. And there you do the reverse. You hit the string and then you pull your finger off. That's called a pull off. You try it in A. Hammer on, slide. It's actually pretty fun. Okay, we added D to your major scales, and we said play each note twice so that you can get a nice clean note right there. You got to reach closer to the metal on the 4th fret. That's actually where you get the best sound, is just before the metal edge. So I'm playing each note twice. You already know A. We added D. So anytime your pattern arrives at the B string, the note that hits the B string has to be pushed 1 fret higher in order to preserve the fidelity of the pattern, like this. So now that final note falls on the 3rd fret, and that's called a B shift. Whatever note hits the B string goes up 1 fret. Okay, we also did minor pentatonics today. These are simpler, and they go open, 3, open, 2, open, 2. These are kind of bluesier. Like the chain is based on minor pentatonics. It goes, that kind of thing. Anyways, play it in A. You can do each note twice. Okay, those are your minor pentatonics. We organized your chords just a little bit into something called a chord cycle, which is a loop of chords that you can just keep running through. So E minor, which you know well. E major adds your first finger. Shift it all down for A minor. Add your pinky for A major. Now B7 is the more complicated one. Pinky down 1, second finger up 1. Now you've created a gap that your first finger gets to fill on the D string at the 1st fret. This is a 5-note chord, just like an A chord. And that leads you back to E minor. And you can begin the chord cycle again. E major, A minor, A major, A7, B7. Okay, so we did 3 new riffs this week. We did black and white. It's a nice simple one. We did dancing in the dark, which uses a slide. Starts on the 2nd fret of the A string. And back to the top. So that second phrase, you don't slide, you just position shift to the 6th fret, like this. Then play the whole melody again on the G string, starting at the 4th fret, but otherwise the parameters are identical. Okay, and then we messed around with, I don't remember what it's called, flicker maybe, or something like that. The one that was capo at the 2nd fret. And this uses a very standard but very cool guitar trick where you take an E chord, an E major shape, and you begin to move with it. So you move it up 1 fret, and then you substitute your 3rd and pinky. You get this really pretty F sharp type of chord. Then you move this up a whole step to get this very pretty G sharp type of chord. I said, yeah, then you move it up another whole step, but you go back to the original shape to get this very pretty kind of A. And now his rhythm, actually I do have to pull up. You play this real quick and remember what his rhythm really was. Okay, guitar songs. Fire Away, that's what it's called. Okay, so the rhythm that you're going to use is this. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Again. The main thrust of the song, just these two chords. And then later on he goes up to the third one. I don't really remember actually his pattern. I just remember that the chorus goes from the second chord to the fourth. Far away. If you need to cut out the last two beats, any transition, just cut them out. You don't need them like this. Shift. But the main groove is just to get the E and the second chord flowing. It won't be easy at first, but it's fun. And you'll notice these patterns repeating in other songs that you learn over time. I believe that's everything. Have fun. Bye.